Being a student and being a student with mental health challenges, I didn't know what that meant. There's a lot of stigma, you know, am I just not trying hard enough?
You know, you're dealing with school and you're trying to do well, but mental health can really have an impact, although it's hard to quantify.
Sometimes I just find it really hard to get up in the morning and have the motivation to go to school and have the energy to get things done.
Sometimes I find it quite challenging to focus at school if I'm not on the medication.
When I was just walking around and I just broke down for no reason, and that's when I realized that I needed to speak to someone.
Before they saw someone who was fit, tall, healthy, gregarious, but it wasn't like that inside. At times you're just that small person and it's really, really hard.
Attending university can be very stressful for students, and there are many things that we can do to decrease the stress and especially the distress for students.
I've found the Resource Center for Students with Disabilities to be very helpful and can really present you with options that you may not have thought of. That's the great thing about going to school here, is that there's just so many ideas and opinions that you can absorb.
Being a UVic student allowed me access to a great support network of doctors and psychiatrists in counseling. They also got me into a group dialectical behavioral therapy. Being at UVic actually got me into therapy and counseling, and that was amazing. UVic Health Services has an amazing psychiatric program.
Counseling Services is working closely with health services on this campus to provide a broad range of mental health services and options for students.
It's great to just have that moment once every couple of weeks, just to talk to someone, let them know how you're doing, and they can help you, get back onto the track that you think you should be on.
Sometimes the people who might be most helpful might be people that you just run into every day. It could be your professor, it could be a sessional, it could be a TA, it could be another student.
Some of the professors can offer some great advice as well if you go to talk to them during office hours, and they can also provide some information about these resources.
Faculty and staff are on the front lines in the interaction. They're sensitive to the cues. They recognize when there may be somebody who's struggling. So watch your students, listen to your students, and know what the choices are, know where to send them on campus.
Right away I was integrated into the First People's House, and just because I'm Métis, I definitely am welcome there, but anybody is welcome there. Like it's supposed to be a healing space.
Active and healthy living is such an important part of student mental health and being able to be successful here on campus in your academics and in the rest of your life. Bikes, Athletics and Recreation is here to help support that.
Being part of the residence community has been huge. Residence Life and Education program offers some really great support.
It really shows that your university cares about you and that you're not just a number, which is the main reason I came to UVic in the first place.
You're not alone.
Do what you can to connect with people, because that's the huge thing. Other people are an enormous resource, and it's just part of being a human being to need someone sometimes.
There's such a clear connection between your lifestyle, between being active, being engaged in things other than just school, and the success that leads academically and otherwise.
We have to support our students. We have to support all our students. Exceptional circumstances justify exceptional treatment. So talk to us. You're not alone.
Just don't give up and keep on walking. Believe that there's a glimpse of a hope that will help you, that leads you to get out of this dark fog.
Getting help where I needed it has completely skyrocketed my confidence, and I know that I will be successful in my career, my life.
You've made it this far. It doesn't matter what obstacles you face in your academic career from here on in, you've gotten this far. You have the strength to do it.
Having a mental health issue is not something to be ashamed of, and I'm glad that UVic recognizes it and takes care of its students. So I'm very proud to be a student here. I think it's a very good choice.
We recognize that faculty, staff, and students are not mental health professionals, but what we would like you to do is become familiar with the resources on the website, recognize signs of distress earlier, and make referrals when you're concerned about a student.
The The University of Victoria is a diverse and welcoming learning community. We support each other to achieve success, to achieve our maximum potential. That's why we've put in place a student mental health strategy, and it's also a chance to shine some light on the importance of mental health. I encourage everybody to think about what they can do to play their role in promoting mental health right across our campus.